In this video, I'll be answering the question, is a high-value woman also a high-maintenance woman? And I'll also be explaining the key differences between the two. Some people think the words high maintenance and high value refer to the same thing, and they are sometimes used interchangeably. But is a high value woman also a high maintenance woman? Or can you be high value without being high maintenance? Or do they even mean the same thing? Are high maintenance women also high value women? Are there any similarities? What are the key differences between a high value woman and a high maintenance woman? By the end of this video, we will have answers to all these questions, so you have to stick to the end of this video. We will be examining who a high-value woman is and who a high-maintenance woman is. I will also be explaining the key differences between a high-value woman and a high-maintenance woman. Before we go on, don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to this channel. While you're there, click on the little notification bell so the next time we post a video, you are the first to know. Let's get right into it. Who is a high-value woman? A high-value woman is a woman that knows herself, knows her worth, knows what she wants, and she's not afraid to go after it. A high-value woman knows who she is, knows what she deserves, and will never settle for less. A high-value woman may not be the most physically attractive, but she has something more endearing and valuable than that. When a high-value woman walks into a room, she makes heads turn because she exudes a high level of confidence. She has an aura of sophistication that makes her stand out wherever she finds herself. A high-value woman possesses intense self-love and self-esteem. She exudes an energy that goes beyond the physical. This energy attracts people to her like a moth to a flame. She is highly sought after by men, and other women want to be like her. But she's careful about who she lets into her life. A high-value woman knows her inherent value and can hold her own. She does not need external validation, and her happiness is a top priority to her. She does not allow other people to dictate how she lives her life, and she does not define herself by her relationships or friends. A high-value woman has high standards and does not lower them for anyone. She knows what she wants in a romantic relationship, and she sets healthy boundaries for her relationships. She is comfortable in her skin and enjoys her own company. A high-value woman is not clingy or needy. She lives her own life and gives her partner space to do the same. She respects herself enough to walk away from a relationship with someone who does not love and respect her in the same way she loves herself. A high-value woman is kind and compassionate. She extends this warmth to everyone she comes across, whether the waiter at a restaurant or her acquaintances. She is committed to learning and improving herself. She pushes herself and the people around her to be better. A high-value woman takes good care of herself. She eats a healthy diet, exercises constantly, and takes good care of her appearance. She dresses well and maintains a healthy lifestyle. A high-value woman makes her own money and does not need to depend on a man to take care of her. These are some of the qualities of a high-value woman. Now, let's take a look at some qualities of a high-maintenance woman. Who is a high-maintenance woman? A high-maintenance woman is a woman who has greater demands of love, affection, and material things than most other women. High maintenance means it takes a lot of work to be with them, since their needs and wants are higher than the average woman's. A high-maintenance woman requires a lot of attention and time. She is needy and clingy. She always wants to be the center of attraction. She wants her partner to constantly give her all his attention and gets mad if her texts are not replied to on time. A high-maintenance woman will always have demands and requirements. She's always picky and extremely specific. She constantly lays her demands on her partner and expects everything to be met. She knows what she wants and is not ready to make compromises. High-maintenance women are also very entitled. They expect the world to grant their every wish. A high-maintenance woman believes everyone should go out of their way to please her. She wants things to always go her way and gets really frustrated when this doesn't happen. A high-maintenance woman complains a lot and always blames other people. She believes that she's never wrong, and this makes it difficult for her to acknowledge her mistakes and apologize. High-maintenance women are also very superficial and pay a lot of attention to their looks. Her appearance matters a great deal, and she extends this to her partner too. A high-maintenance woman demands a lot and expects to be constantly taken care of by others, especially by her partner. These are some of the qualities of a high-maintenance woman. From the qualities we've looked at, it's safe to say that a high-value woman is not a high-maintenance woman. They are two different types of women. So, what are the key differences between a high-value woman and a high-maintenance woman? The key differences between a high-value and high-maintenance woman are in her intentions, attitude, and reciprocity. Let's take a look at some examples that can help us distinguish between a high-value and high-maintenance woman. Number 1, communication. When it comes to communication like texts and calls, there are a lot of differences between a high-value and high-maintenance woman. A high-maintenance woman will expect you to call or text very frequently and will rarely be the first to reach out to you. She will also expect you to reply to her texts almost immediately. She doesn't understand that you might be busy and cannot reply at that very moment. She will get upset about late replies and will cause a very big scene if you don't respond to her as fast as she wants. On the other hand, a high-value woman will understand if you can't reply right away or if you're busy and can't talk at that moment, though she expects you to reply in a reasonable amount of time as this shows respect. She won't pester you to call her every day or very frequently. Number 2, keeping track of your life. A high-maintenance woman can be controlling and insecure. She will demand to know where you are and who you are with at all times. This shows that she's insecure and cannot give her partner space to live his life. A high-maintenance woman will constantly keep track of your life, and she expects to know your every move, while a high-value woman will only request to know where you are or who you're with if you're doing something different from the usual. For example, if you're not the type to stay out late and you decide to stay out one night, a high-value woman will ask you questions because she cares about your safety or because it's not something you do normally, and that's just reasonable. A high-value woman will give you the space to live your life without constantly keeping track of your every move. Number 3, expensive dates. A high-maintenance woman will always want to go to expensive places that are above her budget and always expects her partner to pay. She can't afford to pay, she never offers to pay or even chip in. She sees her partner as someone who has to pay for all their outings. She also doesn't appreciate her partner because she feels entitled to everything. You'll also find a high-maintenance woman being picky and very particular about where she goes, what she eats, and so on. A high-maintenance woman will most likely make several food substitutions in a restaurant and will also complain at every opportunity. She won't be kind or apologetic to the waiters and might even be disrespectful. On the other hand, a high-value woman might also want to go on expensive dates, but because she can afford to pay for herself, she will offer to pay or will chip in. She will find a way to reciprocate or make it up to you. She will also be very appreciative and gracious. If a high-value woman has to make food substitutions, she will do so while being apologetic and respectful to the waiter. She may even give a bigger tip or just show appreciation when her order comes. Number 4, money. A high-maintenance woman wants a man with money because she wants to spend his money. She doesn't have money of her own and she doesn't want to work for her money, but she wants to wear designer brands and have all the good things in life. She basically wants a man to spend all of his money on her while she has almost nothing to offer. A high-value woman wants a man with money because she has her own money and does not want to bear all the financial burdens in the relationship. She wants a man that is at least on the same financial level as she is, so that they can live a financially compatible life. Number 5, attractiveness and health. A high-maintenance woman wants someone healthy, physically fit, and attractive, mainly because she's shallow. She might even be lacking in any or all of these areas herself. While a high-value woman will want a man that is fit, healthy, and attractive because she offers the same standard. She takes care of her body and wants a man that does the same. Number 6, intelligence. A high-maintenance woman will want an intelligent man because she wants the security that comes with it, and she might also want to impress others by his intelligence. A high-value woman, on the other hand, wants an intelligent man because she's intelligent. She wants someone who can contribute to the relationship in the same manner. She also wants someone who will stimulate her intellectually. There you have it. The key differences between a high-value woman and a high-maintenance woman. Let us know what you think of these differences in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up by clicking on the like button and also subscribe to this channel. We have similar videos for you to watch on the screen now. So if you enjoyed this topic, click on another video to enjoy.